everybody? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. It's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still trying to get my mojo back, okay? It's been 7 days since we've gotten a first place victory, and I would very much like to see if it's still possible. Made even the more fricked up by the fact that I've already ulted. You know what I mean? I've already done my domain expansion, which is promising Yostar that I'll rip the gacha every single time that I get a first. And even then, they're not giving me the good tiles. Folks, we're going to see if we can try to break the curse today. As we load into the Jade Room, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the genre lately, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps me out such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Finny writes, Yusong, I just wanted to pop in and say I'm finally caught up on the daily uploads after falling behind because I got married this weekend. Thank you for sharing brain rot and encouraging vulnerability. I'm ready to be hurt again. First of all, how dare you miss a single video? No, huge congrats. Are you kidding me? Congrats. I wish you and your partner nothing but, you know, absolute happiness. I hope that if you're playing Mahjong, may you both be blessed with Oradora. Okay, that's not, I guess it's not like capital R romantic, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm just wishing you the best. It's so exciting, and I hope that the wedding itself was an absolute freaking blast. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that in the comment section. Folks, before we get too far into the video, I got a lot to talk about in terms of gratitude today, okay? Huge shout out to all the patrons. Welcome to welcome to Dakota G. Welcome to User01 and Dozerves. Thank you for joining the Patreon. It means the world to me. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video. Oh my god, I'm drawing the nuttiest tiles I've ever seen in my entire life, by the way. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody documents and our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I've written. It's brain rot straight from the horse's mouth. To also say something about the patrons, I'm gonna append at the end of today's video a little preview, a little snippet of this month's Patreon upload, and you're in for a treat because not only is it a great game to review, but also the community member that suggested their own log also like took notes about like what questions they wanted answered and wrote down some of Maka's thoughts as well, because you can't Maka someone else's match log. The cowards at Yostar, they won't let us Maka someone else's log. No, I don't know why that's the case, but so it's a really, really insightful video. Oh no, speaking of insightful video, oh man, I want to push this hand so freaking badly. I think if I get the chance to pawn the green dragon, it's maybe arguable, but I am 2 tiles away from Tenpai. I'm not just 1 tile away from Tenpai. I know. Am I about to make the most heartbreaking fold you've ever seen in your entire life? Maybe. I might be. Hey, I'm not afraid to break your heart like that, if I'm just going to be honest with you. Oh, it hurts a little bit. Not the hugest fold you've ever seen, but it's starting to hurt a little bit. It's starting to hurt. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. It allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. It's real fungible dollars. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there. Some of you sussy bakas, I don't want to name names, but you've subscribed at a tier that literally doesn't even exist. You're just giving me bonus dollars. And like, that is like, I don't even know how to thank you. Like, I don't know. Like, from the bottom of my heart, sincerely, thank you. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate you asking. So many people, they watch these videos, they get married, and they don't even ask me how I'm doing outside of the game. No, I'm just being so annoying. This guy's he's got some only child energy, right? Like, oh, everything's me. I'm doing okay outside of the game. Yesterday, I didn't play any Mahjong at all, so I'm coming to this video a little less salinated than the last video. You know, I took some time away from the tiles. I think that's always a good idea when you're, I don't know, what's the word, tilted out of your dang gourd. So I'm not, you know, I'm not upset about any of the tiles that I've seen so far. I feel like I was able to do a little bit of R&R. I mean, I did record videos yesterday. I did stream at the wazoo yesterday, but it was the Patreon, and I wasn't necessarily behind the wheel. It wasn't even Jesus. It was just another human being. I don't think we're going to get into Tenpai, folks. Maybe if we get the Chi a 6 of circles, I can maybe get away with throwing this 2 of bamboo. They got a 3 of bamboo pretty early. Am I really about to be a Sotogawa Steven about it? Like, they got a 3 early. Sotogawa is like the principal. Oh, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to be a Sotogawa Steven, dude. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, I just don't want to deal in. I'm too scared. I'm too embarrassed to deal in. But they cut a 3 early. And like usually they wouldn't cut a 3-3-4. They wouldn't cut the 3 early if that was the shape that they had in their hand. So those are the principles that we were kind of yorking it for. Unfortunately, we didn't win this hand, but you know what? We didn't pay out the dealer penalty either. I'm going to chalk that up as a huge freaking W right there. I'm going to chalk that up as a huge W. All right, now look at me. I'm the captain now. I'm in the dealer's seat. Maybe an all simples hand if we get a little lucky. Would love to accept the 2 of characters, which is the door tile. And I'm freaking locked in. Folks, I'm doing okay outside of the game. I genuinely, my therapist owned me. Why can't I talk normally? My therapist led me to a great conclusion, aka she just freaking destroyed me with facts and logic, okay? I was talking to my therapist and I was yapping a storm, okay? I don't know why I can't just talk normally, but it's more fun to put some sauce on the words, you know? So I was talking to my therapist a lot. I was like, I'm so tired all the time. Not only that, like, I was feeling a little ornery because I'm like, I'm exercising. I'm literally exercising. Don't all the, exercise pilled and the fitness maxed people, don't they suggest that actually, if you do exercise, you actually get more energy. And I'm only talking, and all these people in my head are Adam Conover. And I don't mean that in a derisive way. Adam Conover has a show called, oh wait, yeah, he does have a show called actually. Yeah. It's a good reference. It's like, oh my God, I landed that plane. When you actually land a plane for once in your comedic career. Anyway, so I was feeling pissed off, right? I'm like, I'm exercising. I'm like doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and yet I'm drained. I'm feeling like a zombie the entire freaking time. And then, we talked about it more and more, and the more details I revealed, I was telling her like, yeah, I guess, I'm starting to do a lot more, like trying to get more involved in the improv comedy community near me. And before you start speculating about whether or not I'm having a midlife crisis in the comment section, just know that yes. Just know that the answer is yes. So I'm doing shows, I'm driving to things more, I'm driving to friends' places, playing some more IRL, local Mahjong, just trying to have more of a social life in general. And my therapist owned me with such facts and logic. She was like, this is brilliant. And I'm saying this a little facetiously, but also genuinely blew my mind in the moment. She was like, if you keep adding things to your schedule and never taking things away, it's going to exhaust you. And I was like, I genuinely was like, oh my God, oh my God. I saw the world in a new light, okay? So, you are about to meet a new version of Yusong. What's the new version of Yusong gonna do? He's gonna discern whether or not he says yes to things, okay? He's not gonna just say yes to everything willy-nilly. Oh my God, this hand is so stinky. It was like 7 pairs for a brief fleeting moment. But now I'm like, it's so bad. It's just like so bad. Wow, you sick freak. Sorry, I'm like angry. I'm angry now. Okay, I mean, I don't even know what this is. I chi into a 6 of bamboo and what? I'm on a double pair weight for what? 3 concealed triplets? Oh my God. This is the type of Mahjong I'm playing now? This low odds Leroy? I'm a low odds Leroy? No, I don't think so. It's a miracle that we didn't deal in to whatever this was, by the way. It's an absolute effing miracle. I didn't even realize that this was a half flush. I'm not locked in at all, because I'm not locked in at all. Oh, this is a cool cosmetic. It's one of the Sanrio ones that we don't see that often. Are you at like a cool like theater where you can lie down in your seat? I don't know. The drip is nice though. The drip is nice. Okay, we got aesthetic mogged and hand owned, I suppose. This hand is amazing. Not only is this the red 5, it's also the freaking Dora tile. So we are legally not allowed to cut the 5 of characters. We got to ride or die with the 5 of characters. The rest of this hand looking oingo boingo, right? Definitely want to pawn the green dragon. 4 of circles probably gonna go, right? Unless something really weird happens, but fairly easy to play hand. Not necessarily easy to win, right? A crossword pawns up the prevalent win. They could just have a faster hand than us. But an easy to play hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are our 5 shapes. So I'm gonna start discerning whether or not I'm gonna say yes to things, okay? So get ready. I'm about to say no to a whole bunch of people, and I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. I'm not gonna feel guilty like I literally murdered a person in cold blood every single time I say I actually can't today. So that's gonna be good. I think that's gonna be good. I had like a lot of revelations about this, and I think like it comes from like the fact that I think my parents you know, they emigrated to this country, spoilers, but they emigrated to this country when I was 4. And so, like, they have a philosophy, and I don't blame them for having this philosophy. Oh my god, Riichi into Sumo. Fry Lord paid $1,000 just to watch. This game is craven. Oh my god, single tile. Oh my god. Also, by the way, what bailed out on the backs of the American taxpayer, okay? When someone calls a Riichi and you just rip the tile that you need immediately, I've been begging for that to happen to me for the last, I don't know, checks watch, 17,000 hours of Riichi Mahjong. It's literally never happened to me. We would like that sometimes too. So anyway, like, I think that my parents had a lot of anxiety for me in this country. Fair, right? You want your parents to, like, care. But I think it can get a little maladaptive in the sense that, like, I think whenever I was offered an internship, even if it was a bad opportunity, my parents, I don't know if it was like a bad opportunity, but my parents would probably say something along the lines of, just send it. Like, they wouldn't say just send it. They wouldn't say YOLO, like, but they'd be like, take it. No matter what, just say yes to everything. And then this is a little fricked up. I think that whenever, like, if there is ever a human being to express romantic interest in me, my parents would probably say something along the lines of, say yes. With the assumption that, like, well, because no one else was going to offer. And here's the thing. I don't think that they're my haters. I genuinely, oh my god, what is this? Riichi, oh yeah. Riichi Suji Trap on the 7 of characters, pure double sequence. Sheesh. I mean, it's not a good hand, but it is a hand. You know what I mean? I'm down with the sickness. Look, I hope that other people are Suji gamers in this lobby. The 4 implies that I'm not waiting with a 5-6. And it's true, I'm not waiting with a 5-6. What I'm waiting for is much worse, okay? But it does give me pure double sequence, and it would allow me to win this hand. And I was thinking about going all simples, but didn't want to wait 13,000 years to try to find my way into an all simples tenpai, so I'm okay with the ending shape that this hand took. So I think it's, you know, I don't think they're my biggest haters. I think that's probably just how they grew up, you know, and they didn't have any choice in that either. So I think it's something I'm trying to recalibrate as a result. Sheesh, by the way, I don't even blame you, dude. Oh my god, I hit Oradora. I'm sorry. I think I just hit, yeah, I just hit Oradora. How did I know that I hit Oradora? Is this all pre-recorded? When your character flashes in a banner like that, it means that your hand is a Mongon. And I'm like, this hand can't be a Mongon. I just have Riichi pure double sequence. So I knew something was amiss there. I knew something treacherous had happened. Touches ground, something awful just happened. I'm sorry to Left Lord. I'm genuinely so sorry. This game is craven. It's for hedonistic sickos, and of which I'm one of them. So I'm trying to be like, no. You know what I mean? No. I'm trying to be more selfish. Like, okay, if something is presented to me, and I'm not saying that you should always be a capitalist conner about it, right? You shouldn't always be like, oh, how does this serve me? How can I turn this into Bitcoin or whatever? But like, oh, hang on. I mean, it's a good hand, right? 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence is like a meme dream, but it is still vaguely possible. 5 of characters is the Dora. Definitely want to accept the 5 of characters. That would go Oingo Boingo mode if it's possible. I mean, 3 of characters would also go kind of hard here. Gives us a chance to accept the Dora, and I'm okay with that. I'm genuinely okay with that. I'm not above any winning hand in this situation, especially when it's a game of inches like this, right? Myself, a Crossword, and Right Lord. Sorry, Left Lord, but like all of us minus Left Lord are still in the running for first place here, and we got another dealer seat coming up, but so do these bozos. We just want to win by like a few thousand points. We don't need to win by 1,000,000 points, you know? So any mid-size sedan, any 2-3 Han slapper is definitely going to be huge here. But what was I yapping about? Oh yeah, like saying no to stuff. I don't want to be like, yeah, how does this serve me? How does this benefit me? But I also don't think it's the worst idea, because now, like, when people ask me to do stuff, I'm just like, yes, and I don't think about it, not even for a second. So I just need to think about it once. And so that's my new goal now, is that I don't need to immediately become a master of saying no. Westwind, let's go. I don't immediately need to, like, perfect the art of saying no, which I don't think I'm bad at, but it's definitely tricky. My new goal for the next few weeks is just like, okay, when someone asks me to do something, I'm just going to take a second to think. And if I can take that second to think, then I'll have won. Then I'll genuinely have won, because that's not what it's more than I'm doing right now. So I'm hoping to add things and remove things from my schedule. It genuinely blew my freaking mind, folks. It genuinely blew my mind when I heard it. Rylord's gonna sumo. Raggy. If this is a Baimon, the game is over. I hope it's not a Baimon. Oh my god, it's Tanya Red 5 Dora Dora. So this is just a Mongon. Oh, it's San Shokler as well. Oh, please just be 5 Han. Huge. Okay, huge. I mean, it's not good for me. Left Lord is literally on the brink of death, but now, if we get a Mongon, oh yeah, this is what I'm freaking talking about. If we, whoa, okay. Is that a con in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? I don't think we're supposed to con Raw Dog immediately when the rest of our hand is looking Garbage Town USA. No. Don't. Look, I know it's going to hurt every single time I don't call con, but there's no way it's correct right now. There's legitimate, no, don't, you sickos. Get your heads out of the gutter. Like, no freaking way this is correct. How else am I doing outside of the game? Thank you for asking. I'm doing okay. I wrote down a few things that I wanted to talk to you about. Folks, I've still been reading. Every 2 weeks, I'll read another chapter of The Portrait of Dorian Gray, an Oscar Wilde joint. Folks, that book is spicy. That book is genuine. It's getting spicy. Like, it was like, you know, I know what happens in the book because I'm culturally aware of the reference of Dorian Gray. The more like corrupted Dorian Gray gets, like the more corrupted the human gets, he doesn't change. But the portrait of Dorian Gray, spoilers by the way, but the portrait of, it's like a famous allegory, but like the portrait of Dorian Gray becomes more decrepit. Like he doesn't show any visible changes, but the portrait that's like kept in a freaking attic somewhere becomes more like vile, I guess. I don't know. I'm excited to see like how they actually describe the painting becoming like decrepit and like messed up and stuff. So I'm very excited for that. Okay, folks, it's spicy. I don't know if I like there were some spicy undertones. Like, you know how when sometimes an author is like describing nature, but they're putting a little too much sauce on it. You know what I mean? They're like, ooh, and in the garden, the bees were getting all up in that pollen, but they're using words that are like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like the bee is in there. Like the bee, like, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't want to say explicitly what I'm trying to imply, but they're putting some heavy sauce on it, okay? So I was like, ooh, okay. It's getting a little steamy. And then I'm like, wait, how steamy is this book about to get? Like I'm genuinely, like, folks, I have not, you know, I have not been finished a book in so long, so this is all just like very exciting to me. I'm on like chapter 5, just the novelty. When your brain is so rotted by Instagram reels that the novelty of reading is so like, ooh, thrilling. But I'm like, whoa. Is this really about to get steamy? Don't spoil, no spoilies, okay? No spoilies. But like, I'm like, rhetorically, I'm asking myself, how steamy is this gonna get? And by someone getting like corrupted, what kind of, because there's romantic undertones. What are you talking about, Oscar Wilde? Are you about to scandalize my sensitive sensibilities, huh? Are you about to freaking ruin my life, Oscar Wilde, huh? What's going on here? What kind of debaucherous nonsense is this? I'm so excited to keep reading. It's good. I mean, it's a lot of like very flowery prose. I'm gonna take the tempai right here. If I could con, I would, but they don't allow you to pawn into con combo. It's like how they don't allow you to chain grabs with the ice climbers when you're playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. They don't let you do the infinite grab. It's just too cheap, I suppose. So now it's the same principle as pawn into con. No one's gonna discard the Dora unless they have a literal death wish. Do I even want to call Ron if it's on left lord to get second? I probably do, but oh, I hope this is safe. I mean, it's inside Tsuji for both of y'all. I think this is probably fine. Only person I'm really scared of is a crossword. And you know what? This is perfect. I stay in tempai. I slurp myself into second place. And first place is still on the horizon here. I could even sumo like a 1 to 2 Han hand and left lord would still be left alive, which is beautiful news for us. Sure, I mean, it's a fricked up hand, no, but it's Riichi Red 5 Dora. I'm into it. Genuinely into this one. Northwind, unfortunately, not our Seawind, not our prevalent wind. Would love to be. Wow, this thing is so freaking good. Oh my god, I call Riichi on literally anything. It's a little bit scary because one Northwind is already gone. Sheesh, by the way. I could go for a better ending weight, but I don't think I'm supposed to. Oh man, I want to see I want to see South 2 North Wind versus 2 of Bamboo. I don't think it's awful to cut North Wind there. To take 1 step backwards and then so that eventually you can take 5 steps forward. Because if we cut North Wind followed by North Wind here, the likelihood that we end up with a good double-sided weight as our tenpai, yeah, that's so fricked up. Oh, now it's a bulge. Now it's a bulging tile. Oh my god, I've erred. I've made so many mistakes here. But I don't know if that's just confirmation bias Connor speaking. I don't know. We might get into a freaky Furiten situation. Lesser known Mahjong version of Freaky Friday. It's when you swap your hand with a player that's in Furiten and you're like, oh no, how do we get back? Okay, well yeah, I'm trying to get it picked up, but the Sony execs, they're not biting. What was he happening about? Dorian Gray. It's fun. It's good. I like always forget that I can read, you know, as like an option. Of course, you know, of course. I just picked up 3 Southwinds in a row. FML, Jesus, what am I, a dinosaur? Oh my god. Let me just brush the 2013 off my shoulders real quick before continuing. 7 of characters is fine. Like, I don't want to end in Furiten, so if I draw into a 6 or an 8 of characters, I guess I kind of got to ride or die with the 7 of characters now. If we draw into a good shape here, like if we draw into any of those aforementioned tiles, I'm still 1 tile away from Tenpai. That's not even that good, broski. I'm sorry. It's just, oh my god, it's feeling awful right now. What do I want to draw into? 2 of Bamboo followed by 4 of Circles. Or 6 of Circles. Then we don't end up in Furiten jail. It feels awesome. A crossword with the Riichi. Can I just be real with you? I hate that. Because I got this burning a hole in my pocket and I don't like it. Hopefully that doesn't deal anyone in. Oh, man. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I draw into a 3 of Bamboo, I'm legally obligated to chase this. I hate that. I would love to not have to chase this. 2 6 of characters gone. I can't play that. I genuinely can't play this. But then again, like, what do I have to fold with? I suppose this tile and the 3 of characters, both of which look kind of okay. Oh, I don't want this hand to die like this, and yet here I go letting it die. I mean, can I tell you something? The desalinated... No, I'm so salty still. Oh, this hurts. This genuinely hurts. I'm Gigantamax folding. I'm not even trying to Mawash right now. Mawashi, the phrase of trying to fold, but trying to... Oh my god. Oh my god. You just got me off of a Suji trap. Unintentional, you sicko. It's Riichi, nothing. Okay. If I'm gonna lose a hand, Riichi, nothing is the way that I would like to lose a hand. I'm still in this game. It doesn't look very likely, but, like, we can still maybe squeak this one out. Steal a dub from Right Lord. Sumo Mangon here would be clutch, right? The game doesn't end. Left Lord is left on the brink of death, but Right Lord pays 4K as part of the dealer penalty. And then we're looking great going into South 4. So, sumoing a Mangon is definitely the platonic ideal. Let's see if Yostar is willing to be nice today. Haven't touched the Gacha in a long time. Domain expansion. Dangling the Gacha in front of whichever employee at Yostar is listening to all these videos and handpicking all my tiles. It's a lot easier to reach for your phone than it is to reach for a book. It's just way easier, and then you're on your phone, and then suddenly 3 hours have gone by, and you're like, why did I just do that to myself? Why am I watching people paint on Instagram Reels? Like, don't get me wrong. Everyone, like, I'm not saying that the people painting on Instagram Reels aren't, like, dope artists. No, of course. But when I think about myself and, like, how I want to spend my time, I'm like, yeah, no, not this. Like, again, no, I know I'm sounding like I'm hating right now. I'm sipping that dank haterade. Excuse me, I just said Gatorade. I'm sipping the haterade right now. And I don't mean to be. I genuinely don't mean to be. Seawind 1 Dora. I mean, it's 2 Han. A direct hit from Right Lord, I suppose, would be nice. Left Lord is going for the world's most obvious half flush in the character suit. Let me get rid of my character suit tiles earlier then. They have Seawind, half flush, maybe a red 5, maybe pure straight or something. So a little bit spooky scary, whatever they're cooking up right now. Certainly I don't want to deal into that. If they sumo, it's a lot better of a situation for us, right? If they sumo, everyone shares the pain, and they're still pretty far away from getting into first. Hang on. If you sumo and kill Left Lord, oh, this stinks. This really stinks. If they sumo and kill Left Lord, then I'm in 3rd. But a desalinated version of myself would enjoy 3rd place. Like, I'm not supposed to be upset about 3rd place. I would like to get 2nd place, but I'm not supposed to be upset about 3rd. Okay. 3, you just cut a 4 of circles. No one's waiting with a 2-3. There was still a slim chance that you were waiting with a 2-3. This is all simples red 5 Dora. I don't hate this either. And I'm willing to YOLO slam Northwind. I might, oh no, I wish you didn't pawn that. Because I'm like, you might have Northwind. You might be waiting on Northwind. Eastwind is probably okay. Red 5, that's a little spicy, but I'm glad to see that they didn't sumo off of that. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I mean, that's the red 5 and the Dora, so a really spicy tile. I also have a 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence, a dank mixed triple sequence. I'm willing to cut 3 of bamboo if we really need to. I'm willing to do it if we, oh my god, I'm so willing to do it. I'm so willing to do it if we need to. 3 of the 5s are gone, but you're not waiting with a 4-5 right now. You could be waiting with a 1-2 and it could be the worst day of my life. I am willing to take that risk. All simple is red 5 Dora mixed triple sequence. This is the sumo Mungon that we were hoping for. 9 of circles, guaranteed Genbutsu. I love that for me, bestie. A little bit of a spicy. Wow! Okay. Exactly what we thought. And a huge turn of events for Yusong. Oh my god. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. So now it's South 4. And if I win like a 2-Han or a 3-Han or a half flush. Okay. How can I play this? I might flirt with death for a little bit. I might flirt with danger. What do I mean by that? I might go for the half flush. Dora tiles the Vivian Westwind. We can absolutely use the Vivian Westwind. That's kind of really nice right there. Southwind literally never going to become a triplet. Left Lord cuts the Dora. Okay, a little bit spicy. It's gonna be it's gonna be harder to accumulate some value in this hand. But also, this is Riichi Pinfu red 5. And if I sumo Riichi Pinfu red 5, that is certainly enough to end the game. 8 of bamboo is not long for this world. Even if I draw into a 7 of bamboo, I'm not that happy. I risk what? Zuzzy Ferret in jail? No. Not quite my tempo. Not really something that I'm looking for. 8 of circles. Certainly our nut draw right now. The Westwind is so nice. There's a perverse world where we draw into where we get the triplet anyways. And it's still seat win 3 Dora if we manage to get it. So that would be gross. That would genuinely be gross. It would be unfair and a cruel twist of fate for literally everyone else in this lobby, but who's to say that that can't happen? Last thing on my agenda that I wanted to talk to you about in today's video is, folks, Yusong HQ is being held together by spit and duct tape, okay? It's literally like literal duct tape. So I've been like telling you about this, but my PC case has just been like rattling so much, and you can't hear it because there's a noise gate on this, wow, okay. I'm gonna end up in Fullerton. I'm gonna be Fullerton and Fullerton right now. Sleepless in Seattle Mahjong parody be like. What's my nut draw? My nut draw is 6 or 9 of bamboo, and I don't deserve it. You know what I mean? This is Fullerton. You kind of do it to yourself. But 6 or 9 of bamboo would be awesome. Followed by Westwind. It's greedy to want these things. And yet I want them. Well, I don't know why. This doesn't feel good to hang on to. This is starting to feel like a ticking time bomb. And not in a good way. Like, not for everyone else, but for me. I'm scared of dealing in with it still. I know I'm probably not gonna... This is freaky. I can chi into 6 of bamboo now. And just all simples red 5. All simples red 5 sumo gets me there. So I'm not opposed to that. Pure double sequence is dank. This is really, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I have to remind myself that I can always, like, if I draw into a 7 of circles, I can throw the 2 of circles. I don't have to keep the 2 of circles. Oh, that stinks, but at least it's a safe tile at this point. So what happens here? I chi into a 6 of bamboo. I can't pawn that. Tide goes in, tide goes out. Can't pawn that. I chi into a 6 of bamboo, and then I wait for a 2, 3, 4, 5 of circles. No, or for a 2 or a 5 of circles, I believe. I believe that would be our ending weight. I'm not really positive at that point. Like, I don't even know. Oh, Christ. Okay, left lord with the Riichi. And for that reason, Sharks, I'm out, right? For that reason, Sharks, I'm out. I could still get Tenpai, by the way. 6 of circles, chi into the epic 8 of bamboo discard. Ah! How many 7s are gone? 3 of them? Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I have anything else that's safe? I don't. Sotogawa Steve. Sotogawa Steve. Okay, here we go. Huge. You wouldn't cut that from a 677 early. But fourth discard isn't even that early, so I'm not that happy about any of this. Please give me a safe tile though. You're not even folding. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I'm not calling Riichi. I don't have to call Riichi. This is Tanya Pure Double Sequence Red 5. I can't believe I'm not punished here. I genuinely cannot believe I'm not punished here. This is a cruel twist of fate. I don't even know. Oh my god, it's so messed up right now. Ah! We're ripping the gacha. Oh my god. Bailed out on the backs of the American taxpayer. Oh, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is messed up. This game is so messed up. You got me doubting my sense of self-worth for the last 7 YouTube uploads, you sicko. Plus 139 for that, by the way. It should be plus 7,000. Exquisite wine glass. 1 teddy bear. Huge. Oh my god, huge. Huge. Oh, stellar embrace. So am I. Suisse from Hololive. Oh my god. Oh my god. When you're so pogged, you out of breath reference Hololive. God, I love that. S minus. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. I gotta see what happened here. Maka spit on me. I played this hand specifically with an S plus. Okay, because I was a little bit self-conscious about this discard, but it turns out it was absolutely correct. And then, okay, Tanya, Oppa Tanya style. I'm folding. I'm still 1 tile away from Tenpai, but I'm folding. I'm folding. And I have to go. I literally just have to send it. I literally just have to go right now. I just have to YOLO send it, dude. There's no other way to do it. They're not happy about this. I mean, but no matter what, they want me to be in Tenpai. That's so fricked up. And then do you have a good hand? I think you're single tile Yorking it for something bad. Yeah, you're single tile Yorking it for something bad. Single tile Yorking it indeed. And then hang on. This is desperation, Riichi. No, I love this, Riichi. Because if you sumo, no one's above 30,000 points, and then we go into the West round, where if you die in the West round, you die in real life. I love that for you, King. Yeah, that's a great call. Sometimes you just gotta send it. South 2. Northwind. By the way, did they ever want me to con? At no point is the con even thinkable. They don't even show it as an option. 6, 5, 10. Did I play this like a monster or what? I don't know if I play this perfectly, but... You wanted me to cut the 6 of circles? That's so true. I don't even know what I was thinking here. That's my bad. Con is maybe a little thinkable here. It's actually the best call. Frick. And then I'm just like 1 tile away from Tenpai. I'm feeling pretty happy about it. But do they like the eventual pawn? They love it. And then they love me being in Tenpai. Okay, that's awesome. And then the South 2 repeat 1 is what I think I'm looking for. Northwind. Yeah, okay, wait. But this was the Northwind that I really was curious about. They love this. Because I'm so unhappy ending up on a double pair weight of this. You know what I mean? Okay, this is going in the LibreOffice document, which, by the way, again, you can find on you can find in the community Patreon. Thank you so much for all your support. And this is definitely going in, because I was waxing poetic about this decision for this entire hand, and I'm glad to know that it was at least thinkable, or perhaps even right. When you're served a dare to imagine your future. Dare to imagine the Tenpai that your hand has. Your hand will achieve. If it's a stinky Tenpai, in this case, a bad 2-pair weight, then it's okay to disregard... Yo, Julia, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, even when I'm not streaming. It's okay to disregard the tiles, the path that's been laid out for you. Dare to be different. Abandon the Northwind's and move towards the bastion of responsibility. That is Riichi. Oh, that's beautiful. Man, he was cooking today. Oh my god, he's cooking today. Okay, that's genuinely good to know. And that was kind of the only moment that I was a little confused. Played a C. I got a C grade on this one. What was happening? But yeah, but you didn't see the vision, and I saw the vision. I saw that we had 5 shapes in our hand. And this is so sad that we didn't win this hand. That hand was, like, genuinely so good. What are we looking at right now? By the way, again, still appended at the end of today's video would be a preview of the Patron. Oh, yeah, we're ripping the gacha. Oh, my God. Oh, we're ripping the gacha. Keep in mind, the first 2 10 pulls that I did, we got literally nothing from the collab, okay? Just got to throw out that disclaimer. Since then, we've gotten 1 character and the background. So it's been a little hit or miss. It's definitely been a little hit or miss. Purple is good, but purple could just mean that you get a gift. And that's, I'm not gonna say that's literally nothing, but can't use that as a character. You know what I mean? I can give it to a character. And that's a character that we have. Now it's an embarrassment of riches, and I think we still get some resources. Sorry, I just skipped your dialogue. I just interrupted you as you were talking. I'm so sorry. Okay, and that's not bad. It gave us 75 heartstones. How do I turn that back into US dollars? Okay, heartstones I can use for purple gifts. Okay. And then am I gonna gift anyone? I mean, I haven't done this in so long. I suppose I can gift you stuff. View. Gift. Okay, here we go. So, I don't know if people know this, but it's like not all gifts are equal for all the characters. Oh, wait, what do you say? What do you say? Oh my God. Do you say something nice? No, Okay, nah, it's not, okay. Excuse me, I'm trying to gift you a cookie. So that was $15.60, but you might like trendy console more. Thank you very much. Every character has a preference of something. Do you like the wine glass? Do you like the large diamond? Oh my God, do you like the teddy bear? You're not even, okay. you can look this up on the wiki probably or something. Oh, you're not like the other genres. Okay, that's good. New daily voice. Do you like simple fanzine? Yes! Okay, so the fanzines go oingo boingo on this character. That's huge. That's huge. And then what is your bond outfit? Oh, we don't have these gifts yet, but what's your bond? Can I not even see the? Oh, this is spooky. Okay. Hang on, I can't. Okay. All right, folks. That's gonna do it for today's video. I'm gonna say my outro, but then there's gonna be the Patreon video coming up. So if you want to stick around for that preview, please feel free to. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song or if you enjoyed the genre, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Sincerely, thank you for all your support. Means the world to me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? And now, here's the Patreon preview. What did Alexander Hamilton say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Yo, I'm not throwing away my dots. My circle shoot's the only thing I got. Hey, yo, I'm flushing so humbly. I'm last, I am so grumpy, and your pun makes me feel distraught. Look at the S-E-A-T-I-N-G. We are East, it's meant to be. It calls to me to not ever call it chi. Meanwhile, right, Lord E, moan endlessly. You'll witness me, ye pawns in parentheses. Folks, it's riding a bike. It's just like riding a bike. We're back! It's Yusong After Dark. It's the Patreon. Thank you so much for all your support. I might append this video, or just a part of this video, to the end of a YouTube daily upload. So if you're watching this on the YouTube, it's just a little bit of a taste, you know what I mean? I'm giving you a little bit of a tease. I'm showing a little bit of shoulder. This is what we typically do on the Patreon. And boy, howdy, do we got a great video, because we are about to lock in for this commentary, okay? So what we do on the Patreon is very, very simple. People from the community submit their game logs for us to judge and to review and to give our thoughts on. Today's game log comes to us from Azure Flash. It is a Silver Room South game. Holy moly, we got a lot to dig in. But not only that, folks, not only that, look at this. Azure Flash gave us the Maka opinions and an entire notes document, Google Docky, an entire notes document about what they were their notes on the game, what they want feedback on. Folks, we got our work cut out for us, okay? Before we get too far into this, let me just say this from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon. I'm recording this a little bit in advance, so if there's anyone that's subscribed and you're not on this list and you literally subscribed like a few days ago, please forgive me. But to anyone who's on this list, thank you so much for supporting me. Even to the people that like joined the Patreon and then canceled, because I get it, things happen. You know how fricked up my bills at Trader Joe's are? Like, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing, for seeing the Patreon grow. I mean, it's just like it's a little dream. So thank you so much. Slurred all my words. Let's get into the game, folks. The tiles are clicking way too freaking fast. Show me a little effect display. It'll play the animations. And I love that 9 of bamboo discard right there, okay? Here's what I think. Oh, I haven't okay, it's not like riding a bike. I forgot to unmute the game audio. That's on me. That's genuinely on me. Folks, it's been a while since we've done the Riichi Mahjong song parody. Let me tell you something. It feels great. It absolutely feels great. And I have to say that, again, I can't do them every single day. It'll kill my mental health. Can I say something here? Peter, if I may, probably cut the east wind here. Probably just cut the east wind, instead of the 7 of circles. I know it's not talking to nobody right now, but we're still looking for a 5th shape in our hand, right? We got like 1 block here, 2 blocks here, 3 blocks here, a 4th block. We want to pick up a 6 or an 8 of circles. That's perfectly fine. I would throw the east wind first because everyone's Yorking it for the east wind, but only we are Yorking for the north wind. And so we definitely want to keep the less usable wind in our hand. I don't hate the 7 of circles, but I think Maka would agree. It's a little too early to be throwing that 7 of circles. The rest of the hand, I mean, it looks okay. We definitely want to call Riichi. Same with the 3 of characters. Okay, so just like some notes up top, and these are like very, I'm already being a nitpicking Nelson. Okay, you're already very vulnerable and brave for sharing a match history and to be, a little naked in front of the world, metaphorically speaking. I would keep your number tiles, at least your 3s and your 7s. I could do with you throwing some 1s and some 9s. Heck, I might even get a little freaky. In some instances, it might be okay to throw some 2s and some 8s, but I'll tell you something right now. If I have a 2 or an 8 and I have a singleton of my seat wind, I'm throwing the singleton of the seat wind. Unless it's literally seat wind and prevalent wind, I think we want to keep our number tiles a little bit more prodigiously than we are doing right now, because okay, now we have 5 blocks in our hand, but for a moment there, we only had 4 blocks in our hand. God, I love giving my thoughts on Riichi Mahjong. I love how stupid it makes me. So what do I do here? I pawn. I genuinely pawn to get into Tenpai. Why? Oh, now this is tricky. This is really, really tricky. I think I would just straight up call the Riichi here. I pawn to get into Tenpai because it's just all simples. I don't think our hand is going to be that much more valuable. I know we could get 7 of bamboo followed by 7 of bamboo, but the likelihood of that is like pretty slim. And other people, I mean, unless they're playing with their monitor off or their brain off or something, they're going to want to keep the 7 of bamboos. Maybe I'm speaking out my butt right now, but usually people want to keep the Dora. I would call Riichi here. I know it's not a great weight, right? Only 1 6 of bamboo left, only 2 copies of the 8 of bamboo left, but we have Riichi and we have all simples. That's good enough for me. So long as we have Riichi and one other thing, and that one other thing can be red 5, it can be Dora tile, it can be all simples, it can even be dealer seat, which isn't even a real Yaku, but so long as we have Riichi and one other thing, I'm okay sending it on an iffy weight. And you got the French baguette Riichi stick, a player after my own heart. Our Riichi gets chased, and now what do? You start screaming into the microphone, okay? Yoastar has access to everyone's microphone that's playing this game. The more you scream, the more you say things like Jeb Bush, please pass, the higher likelihood that you don't actually deal it. So left floor chases our Riichi, but at this point, it's kind of in, Jesus take the wheel territory. There's nothing that we can really do. Feel a little bit bad that we get chased, but yeah, this is okay. This is genuinely okay. It's Riichi, nothing. Yeah, we're totally chilling. And now we get a cool thing, which is we don't always get to do this. Thank you for sending your notes. East 1. Should I have cheat? Would have won had I cheat. Oh, there was a chi decision. The Dora. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is fricked up because now I got confirmation bias Connor screaming in the back of my ear. I think I would have cheated because this hand is now all simples Dora. You know what I mean? It's 3 Han. Riichi all simples is not that bad. Like, I don't hate the way that we played it, but I probably would have cheated here. Then we can guarantee a 3 Han hand. I didn't even notice this. And you're like, oh, Yusong, oh, very funny that you're agreeing with teacher. I know. But like cheating here is genuinely not that bad. This hand is awkward to play no matter what. It's genuinely just a little awkward to play. But I think cheating here is actually pretty pog, right? Again, guaranteeing that 3-Han hand, whereas the thing that we did is totally fine, but Riichi all symbols is just 2-Han, you know? So I'd much rather guarantee that 3-Han slapper. Oh my god, it's so nice to have someone else's notes. Would have won had I cheated, but yeah, but it was... I genuinely would have cheated there. If you're pressing me for a yes or no, I genuinely would have cheated there. And then Maka thoughts. Absolutely should have cheated. Yo! Let's go! I promise I'm not reading this in advance. Look, I'm pretty pathetic, all things considered, but I wouldn't, like, assuage my frail ego by reading the Maka notes in advance. Folks, okay, so this is where I'm gonna end the video, end of the little preview. If you're just watching on the YouTube, you can check the full thing out on Patreon for this month's video. And now we're gonna barrel through for the rest of the game, baby.